Welcome everybody back to Fond du Lac, Wisconsin's Hare Baker Field for the final matchup of the season between the Traverse City Pittsburghers and the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Both these teams won their respective divisions in the Great Lakes. Traverse City winning the Great Lakes East first half title, Fond du Lac winning the Great Lakes West first half title. And unless these two teams make it all the way to the championship game, then they will not see each other the rest of the season. Fond du Lac and Traverse City split the series, home in Traverse City earlier this year. And Traverse City, losing 5-4 last night, needs a win here to split this series in Fond du Lac before returning home tomorrow for the first game of their second half. Left-handed pitcher on the mound for the Dock Spiders, and here's how Traverse City will do things offensively. The leadoff hitter for another game, the center fielder, Zeb Rouse. Michael Steigel back at first base hitting second. Tito Flores back into the lineup. He will be hitting third, playing left field tonight. Miles Symington drops a spot in the lineup to fourth as Chris Monroe gets the day off, and he's playing right field. Trey Younger still at second. Christian Faust back at third. Camden Traficante at short. And then Miguel Useche making his season debut as the designated hitter, followed by, and rounding out the lineup, the catcher Adam Proctor. They will be facing Shingledecker. This is Shingledecker's first start for the Dock Spiders on the season. There's a Penn State Nittany Lion battery as Shingledecker from Penn State pitching to Josh Spiegel, the catcher, also from Penn State. And Shingledecker's first pitch is ripped on and fouled off by Zeb. And we're underway here at Hare Baker Field. Traverse City struck for 2 runs in the top of the first yesterday, but were unable to hold the lead. The lead got cut to 2-1. They went back up 3-1. And then Fond du Lac came all the way back. Went up 4-3 before Traverse City tied it at 4. And then Fond du Lac scored the 5th run in the bottom of the 7th and would win 5-4. Traverse City got the bases loaded in the top of the 9th, but could not convert and fell 5-4. Zeb Rouse on an 0-2 count here against Shingledecker. Goes into the wind-up deals and swing and a miss. Zeb Rouse, 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and there's one away here in the first. Second game in a row that Zeb has been retired to start the game. And now Michael Steigel is up at the plate, riding a 6-game hit streak, and he has himself multiple hits in 2 consecutive games. First pitch to Steigel's in for a strike, and Shingledecker all over the strike zone here early. Steigels has brought his average all the way up to 244 thanks to his 6-game streak. His last 2 games has 2 hits. Grounder to third, and the play is made by Lofton. The throw across the diamond in time, 2 away. Not a bad guy to attack, as Lofton is second on the team and the leader amongst the starters in errors committed on the season. Might not be a terrible guy to attack down there at the hot corner and try to reach base safely. Trying to do just that, reach base with 2 outs, nobody on. Tito Flores, the left fielder. Flores enters with a .241 batting average on the season, hitless in his last 3 games. And there's the first ball thrown by Shingledecker here tonight, outside to start Flores. Flores had 1 hit in 3 consecutive games before his 3-game hitless streak, and he's looking to break out of that tonight. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch from Shingledecker. Count evens up at 1-1. Flores played both games in the Rapids series against the Rafters. 0 for 1 with a pair of walks in the first game. 0 for 3 with an RBI and a walk in the second game, and got the day off yesterday. 1-1 inside. Flores backs off. Takes it inside for a ball. 2-1. Hitter count now for Flores. Flores with 12 ribbies on the season. 2-1 pitch coming from Shingledecker, and Flores holds on a called strike on the outside corner. A late call from home plate umpire Frank Jones, and the count evens at 2-2. Shingledecker looking for a 1-2-3 top of the first inning. Looks in for the sign, rocks into the windup, and the 2-2. Grounded to short. Harry fields and throws to first in time for the out, and a 1-2-3 first for Tyler Shingledecker. His first start of the season. We'll go to the bottom of the first and go through the Pittsburgh starting infield and the starting pitcher for tonight's game when we return on Pittsburgh Radio. Welcome back to the bottom of the first inning here in Fond du Lac. Traverse City around the diamond. They have Michael Steigels over at first, Trey Younger at second, Christian Faust at third, and Camden Trepicante at short. And the outfield from left field to right field, Tito Flores, Zeb Rouse, and Miles Symington. Adam Proctor doing the catching and doing the pitching in a left-hander's battle today, opposing Tyler Shingledecker, the lefty. The all-star selection for Traverse City, Jeremy Neff. And first pitch to Chandler Simpson's a strike. All-stars battling here, as Simpson was also selected to the all-star team, one of 3 Fond du Lac players selected. Neff, one of 4 Pittsburghers selected to go to the all-star game. We saw one of them yesterday, Chris Monroe, out of the lineup today, taking the day off. And we saw another one in John Buechelaer, relief pitcher from Madonna University, one of just 4 players in the entire Northwoods League that has enough innings pitched to qualify as a league leader and post a 0 ERA. Only one of 4 to do that. And of those 4, he has faced the most batters. It's an impressive season for him, and we might see the 4th guy tonight, depends on the situation. Evan Gates, the Traverse City closer who leads the Northwoods League in saves, was also selected. But right now, only one of Traverse City's all-stars is in the game, and it's Neff, towing the bump for another start. He has Simpson down in 1-2 count in a lefty-lefty matchup. Rocks into the windup, deals 1-2, and Simpson will fight it off the left side and will stay alive. On the season, Neff with a 1.74 ERA, and that ranks the lowest on Traverse City in terms of a starting pitcher's ERA. 2-2 record and 31 innings pitched. Another 1-2 to Simpson here. Slider grounded right side. Steigels fields. Neff has to beat him to the bag, and he will not do so, and Simpson will reach safely to first on an infield single. Steigels came off of first to make the play Probably would have been better if he just let it go to Trey Younger at second and Younger flipped to Steigels, as Neff was not going to beat Simpson to the bag. A lot of speed, and now he's on first. And now a dangerous time for Traverse City, as Simpson is the league leader in stolen bases with 34. Has been caught 6 times of his 40 attempts. Neff, a left-hander, will be watching him. First pitch to Scott is a strike down the middle. Victor Scott showing bunt there, likely trying to move over Simpson into scoring position. A good first strike. See if Simpson tries to take a base. Doesn't go. Scott puts down a bunt. It's a good one. Neff not able to field it cleanly, and Scott will reach safely to first. Back-to-back infield hits on the right side of the infield. Some cheap hits for the Dock Spiders. Scott with the drag bunt, a perfect bunt. And Neff wasn't able to field it. And now there's 2 Dock Spiders quickly on base with nobody out for Kite McDonald, the left fielder. McDonald did not play yesterday's game, had the day off. A .250 hitter on the season. Last played 2 days ago against the Madison Mallards, was 1 for 4. And now McDonald shows bunt. Not a bad idea if he can get the bunt down. Then he will move 2 speedsters into scoring position to third and second with 1 out. And also not a bad idea to make this Traverse City defense field cleanly. They've not done so yet. McDonald swinging it away, left side. Traficante can't field it. It goes into the outfield. 1 run scores. Throw goes to third. And the ball deflects off of Scott and goes to the fence. And Scott will score safely at home as the Dock Spiders jump on top here with 2 runs in the first. Three straight hits to start the Fond du Lac day. And Scott had lucky play at third as he dove in, and the throw from left field bounced off of him and skipped away and allowed him to score. Might have been in time. It would have been close at third base. And McDonald goes to second on the throw. And now runner at second, still nobody out in the inning. Jackson Lofton, the third baseman, batting cleanup tonight. Hitting .304. Was hitless yesterday with 3 walks. One count to Lofton. Neff deals, and Lofton takes high. It's 2-1 now. 2 infield hits for Fond du Lac to start it, and then a single that got through the left side past the glove of Traficante. Scored Simpson easily, and then Scott came home on the throwing error from Flores. Grounder to third, and it's foul. So the county will even up again at 2-2 to Jackson Lofton. 3 walks in yesterday's game, and 1 pop out to the third baseman in foul grounds. Those were his 4 plate appearances on the day. He had 1 run in the ball game. Hitting over 300, 304 hitter. 2-2 pitch from Neff. Just off the outside corner, and the count will run full to Lofton. Trying for another walk here. He's walked 3 times, and back-to-back days at Madison as well, he walked 3 times. Full count pitch from Neff. He takes inside for ball 4. A good pitch from Neff just off the inside corner, it looked like. And all 4 Fond du Lac batters now have reached. Now the Fond du Lac catcher, Josh Spiegel, will bat. He was the designated hitter in yesterday's game. Has runners on first and second, nobody out. Takes a first pitch off the plate from Neff. Spiegel, just a .242 hitter, was 1 for 4 in yesterday's game. He is riding a 3-game hit streak, though. Runners go, and Spiegel on the hit and run fouls it off. So the runners will reset. Another 1-1 coming here. The pitch, low and a good block by Proctor, but it gets away enough for the runners to advance. A wild pitch from Neff, and the runners move up 90 feet. There's now runners on third and second, with still no one out here in the bottom of the first. Now a 2-1 pitch to Spiegel, popped up out of play down the right side, and the count evens at 2-2. Neff needs a strikeout here in the worst way possible. Gets set, and here's the 2-2. High to Spiegel, and the count goes full to another batter. Back-to-back hitters now that have worked the count full. Full count pitch to Spiegel popped up right behind second base. Younger is going to get out there and make the catch. And a good out there, a big out, as the first out of the inning is recorded and the runners cannot advance on the infield pop-up. First out of the inning on the pop-up to Younger. Runners hold at third and second, and now Jay Harry, the Fond du Lac shortstop, up at the plate. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Harry hitting .296 now after his 0 for 3 night, dropped him below 300. The third Nittany Lion seen in the ball game. First pitch to him, takes high. A ball there from Neff, struggling here early on. His last start against the Kenosha Kingfish was a really good one. Hit pitch 4 1/3, only gave up 1 hit and struck out 7. Did not allow a run. Harry popped up left side. Flores running over, will make the grab, and the run is going to come across on the sacrifice fly. Three runs across for Fond du Lac in the first. There's 2 away now for Ryan Lasco. Lasco, the right fielder for the Dock Spiders. First pitch to Lasco, a strike on the outside corner. Lasco was 1 for 3 in the game yesterday with a walk and a run scored. Has hits in back-to-back games. The 7th batter to hit in the inning. Shoots one out of play and behind 0-2 in the count. Oh, and 2 count here as Neff tries to finish this first inning. Gets the sign from Proctor. Deals 0-2, and it's blooped down the right side, and Steigl is not able to reach it. It will fall foul. And we'll reset for another 0-2 pitch. Neff ready for another 0-2 to Lasco. Gets set. And deals. And it gets away from Proctor to the backstop on a high outside fastball. And Lofton will move to third on the wild pitch. The second wild pitch for Neff in this inning. The first one was huge as it allowed McDonald to advance to third. And then he would come around to score on the sac fly. Now a 1-2 count. 2 outs as Neff tries to get out of the inning. Deals 1-2 outside, and the count evens up at 2-2. Neff's got to be careful and not lose this batter as he's already thrown 28 pitches, 35 pitches. He cannot throw another inning. Now the 2-2. Popped up right side, and it's going to get out of play. As Lasco fights off his second 2-strike pitch. Now pitch number 30 coming up for Neff here in the first inning of play. Another 2-2 goes into the windup and deals, and another foul ball by Lasco, making Neff work for it. Seven pitches already in this at-bat, 30 for the inning. Here comes the 8th pitch. And Neff misses outside. Now the count goes full to Lasco. "31 pitches in the inning now as Neff gets the sign for the 3-2, the payoff pitch. Deals to Lasco, and it's lined into left field. Flores coming on, will not make the catch. And Fond du Lac will score another run, 4-0 lead. Flores not able to make the catch. He lets it drop in front of him, and the inning will extend. And now Neff with 32 pitches. 3 pitches away from not being able to pitch another inning in this ball game. He can only last 1 inning here if he doesn't get Matt McCormick on 2 pitches. This is the 8th batter faced in the inning. Doc Spiders have almost batted around in the bottom of the first after a 1-2-3 top half. It's all Fond du Lac here. Rocky Moriello, the pitching coach, is talking to his guy Jeremy Neff on the mound. And the meeting will conclude. So Moriello retreats to the dugout. McCormick, the left-handed first baseman, will step into the box to face Jeremy Neff. First pitch to McCormick. He swings and fouls it out of play. And if Neff doesn't get McCormick on this pitch, he will not be able to pitch in the second. 0-1 pitch. And McCormick swings, misses. The throw down to second on the stolen base is not in time. Lasco with the stolen base. And now this next pitch will be pitch 35. So Jeremy Neff's day will be over in just one inning of work. The 0-2 to McCormick is popped up left side. Flores making his way over as the ball's drifting out of play. And it will get out of play.
Attention, please. That was Jeremy Neff's 35th pitch of the inning.
Another 0-2 pitch coming here. Neff deals. McCormick up the middle, fielded by Neff, and he'll turn and throw to first. Inning over, and Neff's day will end after one inning. 4 runs given up on 4 hits and 1 error, and we'll go to the second inning. Welcome back to the second inning here in Fond du Lac. 4-0 lead for the Dock Spiders as Jeremy Neff throws 36 pitches in the first, so he will not be able to continue this game. Traverse City will need to get a new arm up and ready. 1-2-3, top of the first by Shingledecker. He goes back to work in the second to face the middle of the Traverse City lineup. First pitch to Symington is in there for strike number 1, and Fond du Lac with a little left-handed shift here, with the shortstop moving towards the right side of second base, and the third baseman moving a little to his left and covering the whole left side of the infield. 0-1 pitch comes inside on Symington. One to Symington is high as he was showing bunt to potentially get himself on base as the third baseman is playing deeper on the left side. If he can put a bunt down the left side, it'd be a successful attempt. Checks his swing on 2-1, but it's going to go fair down the left side and past third base into left field for a single. That's the second time that the shift has worked in Traverse City's favor, as Proctor did the same thing yesterday, checked his swing and inadvertently pushed it past the third baseman, and Symington just did it there. Checks his swing and is able to keep it inside the bag at third and reach safely to start the second inning. Second baseman Trey Younger now will bat. Takes one low from Shingledecker. Shingledecker started his day with a strikeout and then got 2 groundouts to end the first in a 1-2-3 inning. Gives up a hit to Symington here. Younger swing and a miss on the 1-0 pitch, and it's 1-1. Younger playing another game at second base as Mario Camilletti is not with the team, was with Kalamazoo, or with the team in the Kalamazoo series, and has been gone for the Rafters series and now the Dock Spider series. Will return tomorrow at home against the Mallards. 1-1 pitch to Trey, actually a pick over, and Symington gets back to first. Younger 1 for 3 in the first game against the Rafters, and 3 for 4 the second game, but was 0 for 3 last night with a walk. Him and Chris Monroe both had 3 hits against the Rafters and then went hitless yesterday. 1-1 pitch coming here, and it's outside. It will now go 2-1. Little hitter's count for Younger. Looking for his first hit in the series and trying to create some offense to try and come back in this ball game down early. The 2-1 outside again, and the count will go 3-1 in favor of Trey Younger. Younger playing his 4th consecutive game at second base. The 3-1 now coming. Shingledecker looking at Symington over at first, and will pick over, and Symington will scamper back in. Younger has been very active for Traverse City in the starting lineup. Playing in 13 straight games. The 3-1 now. In the zone, popped up right side. The first baseman moving over, and no one's going to get there. The second baseman, Simpson, made a diving effort off the glove, but not able to hold on, and the count will go full. Symington was ready on first to advance to second if Simpson caught it, but it came up just empty in foul grounds, and he will hold at first. A full count now to Trey Younger against Shingledecker, trying to move Symington around the bases. Full count pitch here. And Younger up the middle. It's going to get into center field for a 3-2 single. And now Traverse City getting something going with runners on first and second. Nobody out. Back-to-back singles. After the Dock Spiders started their bottom of the first with 3 consecutive hits, Traverse City here gets 2 hits, starting to create their own offense. And now Christian Faust, the third baseman, will step into the box. Faust hitting 197 on the season, was 1 for 3 yesterday with a walk. Shows bunt, gets it down, and he might reach first. A throw accurately and just got him. A perfect bunt, though, by Christian Faust will advance Symington to third, Younger to second.
The shortstop from Stetson University, number 28.
A great play by the third baseman, Lofton, to get Faust on a good bunt on the left side in between the pitcher's mound and third base. And now Traverse City with 2 in scoring position. Runners on second and third, 1 away for Camden Traficante, Traverse City shortstop tonight. First pitch to him, swinging early on it, fouls it off the left side. Traficante, just 167 hitter on the season, hitless in 4 consecutive contests. 0 for 3 last game he played against the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters. Swinging on 0-1 and fouls it. Got just a piece of it. And now he's behind in the count 0-2. Needs to make contact and put a ball in play to score a run. Otherwise, if he strikes out, it would be left to the next hitter, Miguel Useche, and he would need a hit to bring in a run. A ball in play here is important to just scratch one across and not waste this good start to the inning with 2 consecutive singles to start and then the sacrifice bunt, giving Traverse City a great chance to score. 0-2 to Traficante is lifted deep to left field, and that ball is going to get down at the wall. 1 run scores, 2 runs score, and Traficante is in at second base, doubling to the bottom of the left field wall. A big drive by Traff, about a foot or so short of his second home run on the season. Crushed that breaking ball. And now Traverse City cutting into the lead. It's 4-2, still with 1 out. And Traficante needed that in the worst way. His first hit since July 2nd against the Kenosha Kingfish. His first RBI since June 27th against Battle Creek. And now the designated hitter Miguel Useche in. Useche usually splits time with Proctor behind the plate, but Proctor is going to catch his second straight game. Useche gets in the lineup as the designated hitter. Takes one low here. Quickly 2-0 in the count. Traficante at second after the 2 RBI double. Useche at hitter's count, 2-0. Ready to swing. The 2-0 pitch is low, and it's 3-0 now to the Traverse City designated hitter. Useche was 0 for 2 his last start against the Rafters. Did reach on a hit by pitch. 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI double against the Kalamazoo Growlers on their big July 4th win. Has a 3-0 pitch here. See if he gets a green light or if he has a take sign. And that pitch is in for a strike on the outside corner. Useche has been on base in 8 consecutive games, though he only has a hit in 2 of those 8 games, working walks consistently. 3-1 pitch now. Ready, swings at it, left side, plays made by the shortstop. Harry across his body makes the throw to first, and a nice pick by McCormick to get Useche for the second out.
Michigan State University, number 27, Adam Proctor.
Harry also not a bad guy to pick on the whole left side of the infield, basically, as he has a .927 fielding percentage, has made 4 errors in 55 total chances, now 56 as he makes that play. And it's up to the 9-hole hitter, Adam Proctor, to get another run across here. First pitch to him, outside. Proctor had just 1 hit in yesterday's game. He's now hitting .242 on the season, has hits in 3 straight games. but only one hit in 3 straight games. Has not had a multi-hit game since June 7th. Over 1 month ago against the Madison Mallards was 2 for 5, and that's his only multi-hit game on the season. Has no RBIs his last 3 games with those hits. All singles, no extra base hits since he doubled on June 7th against the Madison Mallards. Takes another one low. It's 2-1 to the Michigan State catcher. A fantastic catcher in the Big Ten, one of the best, with a strong arm built for nailing base runners. Has a hitter's count here, 2-1 against Shingledecker, the pitch. Proctor checks the swing, holds up. It's now 3-1. Proctor trying to get aboard as the top of the lineup is waiting in the on-deck circle, trying to get another run across here. The 3-1. Proctor takes, and it's a ball just off the plate, and he will walk to first and extend the inning for the top of the Traverse City lineup. Traverse City, after giving up 4 in the bottom of the first, have 2 here in the second and are threatening for more with the runner on third and a runner on first. 2 outs, top of the lineup, Zeb Rouse, the batter. Zeb struck out swinging in his first at-bat, so he's ready to go. Trying to do something at the plate here. First pitch to him, swing and a miss. A big cut from Zeb. Does have 1 homer on the season. That was at Kalamazoo, just his 3rd start of the year when he arrived from Wofford College. Started his season 6 for 12 to start his season. Has tapered off a little bit, but has hits in his last 2 games, including 2 hits yesterday. Rips one into left field. That's going to drop for a hit. A runner scores. Proctor takes the big turn, goes to third. The throw goes to third, so Zeb will go into second and is in there safely. RBI base hit for Zeb, and now the lead just down to 1. Proctor, good base running, goes first to third. And another chance at an RBI. And if Michael Steigels can come through with a base hit, Traverse City could potentially take the lead. And now a mound visit for Fond du Lac, as Traverse City has put on 4 hits here in the inning. Just like Fond du Lac did in their first inning. Had 4 hits, scored 4 runs. Traverse City here, 4 hits, 3 runs, still threatening, with runners now on third and second. Fond du Lac meeting on the mound. The inning started on back-to-back singles for Miles Symington and Trey Younger. Christian Faust sacrificed them over to third and second. Traficante came through with a big double on an 0-2 pitch. Was way behind in the count and was able to put together a nice 2-strike swing. Almost hit a 3-run homer. Bounced just shy of the wall. Scored 2. Proctor walked. And then Zeb Rouse with an RBI single there. Now Michael Steigels, the batter. First pitch he'll take down the middle for a strike on a breaking ball. Steigels grounded out to third his first time around. Is currently sitting on a 6-game hit streak and has had multiple hits in his last 2 contests. 2 for 5 yesterday against the Dock Spiders with an RBI single. Looking for another RBI hit here with 2 men on, 2 outs. Shingledecker deals on the 0-1 and swing and a miss from Steigels on the breaking ball. And now he's down 0-2. Traficante was down 0-2 when he doubled. Now Steigels, let's see what he does on 2 strikes. 2-strike approach here at the plate. Trying to come through for his team and get them back in this ball game. Down just one. Tying run 90 feet away with 2 outs in the second. And here's the 0-2 from Shingledecker. Deals low in the dirt. Gets away. Proctor coming home. Dives safe at the plate, and we're tied. Heads up base running by Proctor. Showing off the speed. That ball did not skip too far away from Spiegel behind the plate. But Proctor with a perfect jump. And he comes across to tie this ball game. And now Steigels can add to it here if he can get a hit. The 1-2. That ball off the plate outside. Good take from Steigels. And now got to watch out for Shingledecker as the Dock Spiders chased Neff on the pitch count. He's getting close. 2-2 to Steigels. In the dirt, blocked. That one Spiegel keeps near home plate. No chance for advancement by Zeb. 31 pitches now for Shingledecker. He's getting in trouble. If he throws 35, both starters will be out in the second inning. Full count payoff pitch to Michael Steigels. Here it is. And Steigels will shoot it foul down the right side. The right fielder Lasco giving chase, but it will fall out of play. Now 33 pitches. This pitch will be 33. Steigels a good at bat. Another full count. Shingledecker's payoff does not hit the strike zone, and Steigels will walk down to first. And now with Tito Flores coming up to the plate, the Traverse City Pittsbitters have batted around here in the second inning. And unless Flores gets out on the first pitch here by Shingledecker, then his day will be done, and both starting pitchers will be out of the ball game in just 2 innings. First pitch to Flores. He will take outside for a ball, and so officially, Shingledecker's day will be done as this next pitch will be 35. One 1-0 pitch to Flores. Actually a pick over to first. Steigels goes back. Flores now trying to come through with runners on the corners and 2 outs here in the second inning. He's the 9th batter to come across to the plate. Grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Takes one inside on the corner, actually. Frank Jones behind the plate. The umpire has a delayed call. Takes a minute to see if it's a strike or not. Now a 1-1 pitch with Steigels over at first. Flores takes outside. Now 2-1. What an inning. Pittsbitters down a 4-run first, and they battle all the way back and have tied the game, and they're not even done. Chance for more. Now here's the 2-1. Flores grounder to short. Harry will field and throw to second the short route. Gets Steigels in time to end the inning, but the Pittsbitters battle all the way back and have a 4-run inning of their own, and we are tied here in Fond du Lac. Both starting pitchers out of the game in just the second inning. So we'll go over who the new pitchers are when we come back on Pittsbitter Radio. Welcome back to Fond du Lac as the Dock Spiders went up 4-0 in the bottom of the first. Traverse City comes back with a 4-run inning of their own and have tied it in the top of the second. And we will go now to the bottom of the second. And the new pitcher for Traverse City is Cam Schulke. Jeremy Neff threw 36 in the first and gave up those 4 runs, faced 8 batters. And so a new pitcher into the game. Schulke is the guy called upon first out of the bullpen, making his 10th relief appearance on the season. Will likely be asked to eat an inning or 2, maybe even go 3 or 4. His longest relief appearance he made was June 24th against the Kokomo Jackrabbits. Pitched 5 scoreless, only gave up 3 hits across those 5 innings. Breaking ball in there for strike number 1. Schulke will go over the top and from the side, trying to keep hitters off balanced. The 1-1 is ripped into deep right center. Symington and Zeb cannot get there. It's going to fall in between them for a lead-off double by the 9th hitter in the lineup, Tavian Josenberger. Might be one of those games where it's just whichever of these two teams can make the better pitches as these offenses are ready out the gate. Back to the top of the lineup already. Chandler Simpson singled in the first on the infield knock. Facing Schulke here after the leadoff double. Sidearm shows bunt and misses for a strike. Simpson, one of the All-Stars selected to represent the Dock Spiders in Mankato on July 20th. Victor Scott, the guy next in the lineup, bunted himself on base in the first. Simpson tried to do it there. And now behind 0-2 in the count as Schulke lobs in a curveball. As ahead 0-2 in the count. Simpson leading the Dock Spiders in batting average, .381 on the season. Ready to go for the 0-2. And Schulke will just look the runner back to second base. Dock Spiders lead the Northwoods League by over 30 stolen bases. And so got to watch runners when they're on base closely. The 0-2 now. From the sidearm on the corner, just a little off. And the count 1-2. A nice pitch from Schulke. Just missing the outside corner. A good take from Simpson. Now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed. Proctor, though, has to throw down to first. And he will look Josenberger back at second to make sure he doesn't advance. And 1 away now in the inning. And now got to be aware if you're the Traverse City. Victor Scott bunted himself on base in the first, and his only hit yesterday came on a bunt single. Both hits he has in this series were a drag bunt in between the pitcher and the first baseman. A good bunter. Might try it again with 1 out. Runner on second. Schulke pitches, and Scott swinging away, at least on the first pitch, and fouls it off. Schulke's last relief appearance was July 3rd, so he hasn't pitched in about a week. 1 2/3 against the Kenosha Kingfish of scoreless baseball, has only given up an earned run in 1 of his 9 games. That came against the Kalamazoo Growlers on June 13th. 0-1 here. Schulke over the top, curveball in there for strike 2, and gets back-to-back hitters at the top of the lineup down to 2 strikes, 0-2 in the count. He threw 1 ball to Simpson before striking him out. Now has Scott down to 2 strikes. Don't have to worry about the bunt now, so the infield can play at a normal, deeper depth. Big pitch coming here. Josenberger leads from second. The 0-2 sidearm, and Scott just got a piece of it on a Nasty curveball from the side. That pitch has so much movement on it. Came across from the outside corner all the way on the inside corner. Scott got a piece to stay alive. Still 0-2 in the count. Josenberger still leading from second after his leadoff double. Over the topper from the side. Sidearm 0-2. Driven into left field, and it's going to drop for a hit, and the Dock Spiders are going to reclaim the lead. RBI double from Victor Scott, the second double here in the second inning. Josenberger scores. Dock Spiders back on top, 5-4.
Here comes the left fielder, Kite McDonald.
Scott got a fastball and didn't miss it. Drove it to left center field for a base hit, and with his wheels, easily made it into second for the RBI double. Dock Spiders up 5-4 now as Kite McDonald, in for his second at-bat, watches a first pitch strike down the middle. McDonald singled home the first run of the game back in the first. And then Scott would come around on that same play on a throwing error from Tito Flores in left. 0-1 pitch, a slider popped up, out of play, and 3 consecutive hitters. That Schulke gets down 0-2. Schulke, the two-way player, played his freshman season at Florida Gulf Coast University. A pitcher and an infielder. Mostly a relief pitcher for Traverse City. 0-2. Fastball swung on, missed by McDonald. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. That's Schulke's second strikeout here in the second inning, and is an out away from ending the second. Traverse City will start the top of the third right where they started the top of the second, with the middle of their order and Miles Symington. 4, 5, and 6, the same part that got things started and produced a 4-run inning, will lead it off as they will look to once again get back in the ball game. Schulke trying to strain Scott at second. Will have to get through Jackson Lofton. Will look Scott back to second base. First pitch to Lofton outside. Scott is third on the team in stolen bases behind Simpson and Lofton. 1-0 pitch to Lofton. Two-seamer outside corner for a strike. Schulke's two-seamer from the side has a lot of run on it. And he finds the outside corner there. 1-1 count now to Lofton. Schulke a curveball. Lofton will foul it off. And down in the count, 1-2. As Schulke tries to end the inning with just 1 run given up. Just the second appearance on the season for him that he's given up a run. Here's now a 1-2 to Lofton from the side. Got him swinging on a curveball with a lot of movement on it. Lofton goes down swinging. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Schulke, but a pair of doubles put the Dock Spiders back on top as we go to the third inning. Middle of the order coming back up for the Pitch Bitters on Pitch Bitter Radio. Welcome back to Fond du Lac. Traverse City scored 4 runs in the second inning to tie it up at 4. Not as tall of a task here in the third as they trail by 1. A pair of doubles get the Dock Spiders back on top. They lead 5-4. New pitcher into the game. Another left-hander for the Dock Spiders. Austin Richardson is making his 7th appearance on the season. Has pitched 20 2/3 innings. Has given up 21 walks to 14 strikeouts. So Traverse City needs to be on the lookout for that bit of inconsistent control. 3.48 ERA on the season. Has already faced the pitch hitters this season as well, and they'll look for more success than they had against him the last time he pitched. First pitch to Miles Symington outside. Symington singled to start the second inning. One of 2 singles to lead off the second. 1-0 pitch swinging up the middle, snagged by the pitcher, and he will flip to first for out number 1. Richardson, last time he faced Traverse City was on June 15th in a 10-5 Dock Spider victory. He pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 hits and 5 walks, but did not give up a run. Traverse City could not convert on those opportunities. They will look to convert here and get back into the game. Richardson was the starting pitcher for Fond du Lac that day. My bad, that was a 10-5 win for Traverse City. They won 10-5. Younger lifts one to left, fairly deep. McDonald will go back and make the catch just a couple feet shy of the warning track. Trey Younger got just a little underneath it, and there's 2 quick outs here. After Richardson's 4 innings of pitching back in Traverse City, it took 2 more innings until the Pittsburghers figured it out. They scored 8 runs in the 7th and 2 more in the 8th and won 10-5. But did not get a run off Richardson. Could not capitalize on their opportunities, and he threw 75 pitches, 37 for strikes. So threw 1 more ball than strikes. Traverse City, though, not being very patient against a notoriously wilder pitcher. Faust lines one into left field for a base hit. A 2-out single to extend the third. Good hitting from Faust. Lines one into shallow left field. In 5 of Richardson's previous 6 relief appearances, he has walked at least 3 batters, and he's walked 5 batters twice. He walked 3 batters his first 2 appearances, then 5 against Traverse City, then 4, then 2 appearances ago, only walked 1 in 1 inning. Last appearance against Wisconsin Woodchucks, walked 5 in 1 inning. Grounder to third, it's booted by Lofton, and Traficante will run it out on the error by the third baseman. That's Lofton's 11th error on the season in the field. Currently the lowest fielding percentage of any position player for the Dock Spiders, and it's going to get a little lower after that one. Would have ended the inning, and instead Useche, the designated hitter, has a chance to make him pay for keeping this inning going. I mean, 5 walks in 1 inning, his last appearance. Traverse City not being patient and letting Richardson beat them. They're kind of beating themselves, jumping at pitches early in the count. Useche already the 5th hitter, and that first pitch to him, strike, was only the 9th pitch by Richardson. Now the 10th pitch from Richardson to Useche checks the swing, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Ball in the dirt, and Useche went around on it. Got to be more patient. You got to read the scouting report on this guy. Last appearance 2 earned runs in 1 inning on 5 walks. Here's the 0-2 to Useche. Outside part of the plate, but just off. Richardson walked 5 batters, did not give up a hit his last appearance. 2 of those walks with the bases loaded to force in a run. So gotta be all over this guy. Patient in the count. 1-2 now to Useche. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. Got Miggy swinging to end the inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Pittsburgh's down 1 on Pittsburgh Radio. Welcome back. Bottom of the 3rd here at Hare Baker Field. Traverse City put 2 runners on with 2 outs, but failed to bring a run home, and they still trail by 1, 5-4. Cam Schulke still on the mound. Got 3 strikeouts in the 2nd, but gave up a run on a pair of doubles and is back to work against 5, 6, 7 in the lineup. First pitch to the catchers, Josh Spiegel, swung on and missed on a curve from Schulke. Schulke has the curve working so far, getting guys out in front of it. Both doubles were on fastballs. Another curve that grounded to short on the 1-hop. Traficante throws to first. A good stretch from Steigels will get Spiegel for the first out. From one Nittany line to another, Jay Harry, the shortstop, now steps in. Had an RBI, his first at-bat on a sacrifice fly. That was the final run to score in the inning. Up here against Schulke. First pitch from sidearm. Harry checks and does not go around. Schulke did not face Fond du Lac when they came to Traverse City. 1-0, Harry's fouls it off. So first time he's seen the Dock Spiders. They got a run in the 2nd on a leadoff double from Tavian Josenberger, and then a 1-out double from Victor Scott as they retook the lead. 1-1 here to Harry. Sidearm pitch, chopped foul. A good spot by Schulke, running the 2-seamer in off the plate and then gets the break back onto the plate. And a swinging attempt by Harry, just got a piece, and he's down 1-2. Schulke looking for strikeout number 4. And just his 2nd inning, goes over the top curveball and didn't find the release point on that one. And now Proctor's going to get him a new baseball. Didn't find the release on that one. Released it high. It came out of his hand in the right hand batter's box. Now the 2-2 to Harry from the side. Tried to get a backdoor curve. Didn't find it, and now the count goes full to Jay Harry. Full count to Harry. Schulke goes into his windup, deals, and just misses the outside corner on a backdoor breaking ball. And Harry will walk safely down to first. Has 2 plate appearances, but no official at-bats yet in the game. That's going to bring in Ryan Lasko. Lasko singled home a run his last time up. First pitch, tries to put down a bunt on the curve from Schulke and fouls it off down the left side. Lasko singled home Lofton in the first and then stole second base and was left stranded there to end the first. Bats with 1 out here with the runner on first base. Pick over and almost got Harry. A good move from Schulke, but Harry is in there at first. 0-1 count now. Another pitch, another curveball, and that ball a little inside to Lasko. 1-1 goes the count. Another quick pick from Schulke, but back in is Harry. Schulke already has picked off a runner this season. Tries again, and Harry's back in again. Schulke's so quick on the pickoff move. Now throws on 1-1, and it's fouled off by Lasko, and Schulke's ahead 1-2 in the count. Trying to get strikeout number 4 here against Lasko and hold Harry at first. The 1-2. Fastball line through the left side for a hit. Lasko's second base hit of the game. Harry goes to second. Lasko at first with still 1 away in the inning. That fastball just caught way too much of the plate, was right down the middle, and Lasko didn't miss it. Hard liner through the left side. Puts 2 runners on, 1 out for Matt McCormick, the first baseman. Was the final batter of the first, the final batter that Jeremy Neff faced, and so will be the final batter that has not faced Schulke yet. First pitch, 2-seamer on the outside corner for a strike. McCormick hit a comebacker to the mound in his first at-bat, as Neff flipped to first to end the first. 0-1 here. Pitches 0-1, another 2-seamer. That one misses the zone. A little low. Count evens at 1-1. McCormick entered the game hitting .333, second on the team. Backdoor curveball in for a strike. 1-2 now the count. A nice pitch from Schulke at 69 miles per hour. McCormick only playing in his 6th game of the season from West Virginia University. College teammates with Victor Scott. Schulke looks at Harry at second, deals on 1-2, and McCormick will foul it off the right side. McCormick hits in 4 of his 5 games thus far on the season, including hits in both games against the Rockford Rivets in his last series on July 4th and 5th. We'll have another 1-2 here from Schulke. Deals, and McCormick again will foul it off and stay alive in the count. Schulke was able to get Harry and Lasco to 2 strikes, but was not able to finish them off. Trying to do so here to McCormick. Another 1-2. And McCormick again will foul it off. McCormick's fouling off every pitch Schulke has. The curveball and the fastball, and from both arm slots. Not able to retire him. Schulke reaching into his bag of tricks. See what pitch he comes with here. 1-2. It's a curveball from the sidearm slot. And McCormick so far ahead of it, but is able to still make contact and foul it off. 4 straight foul balls from McCormick. Long inning for Schulke. This will be pitch number 20 in the inning. And the 8th pitch of this at-bat. Another 1-2. And McCormick again will foul it off. McCormick not going down easily. Fighting off every pitch Schulke has. He has only struck out 3 times in 18 at-bats. Another 1-2 here. Schulke looks at Harry at second, deals. Harry runs, and McCormick down the left side, but foul again. Hit and run, and McCormick fouls it off, staying alive. Every pitch Schulke throws, McCormick is able to foul off. Hasn't struck out since July 3rd against Wisconsin Rapids. Has gone 2 games without a strikeout and 8 at-bats. Another 1-2 here. This is pitch number 10 of the at-bat. Schulke watching Harry. Throws a fastball over the top, and it's low. 10th pitch of the at-bat so far to McCormick, misses. Another pitch. Curveball up the middle, could be 2. Younger flips to Traficante. Traficante to first on to Steigels, and it's a 4-6-3 inning double play. Schulke wins the long battle against McCormick and ends the 3rd. We will go to the 4th inning. Maybe that double play will spark something in this team and give them a little bit of momentum as we go to the 4th inning with some good hitters coming up for Traverse City, Proctor, and then Top when we return on Pittsburgh Radio. Welcome back to Hare Baker Field for the 4th inning of play. Pittsburgh's down a run 5-4. They got 2 runners on in the 3rd, but were not able to cash in. And we'll start with the bottom of their order and Adam Proctor, who walked and scored last time he was up. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. It was close. First pitch strike from Richardson back on the mound. Second pitch to Proctor gets through the legs of the catcher Spiegel. 1-1 count now. Proctor scored the tying run in the second on a wild pitch that didn't get too far away from Spiegel, but Proctor showed off the wheels. Scored the tying run. 1-1 pitch here. Big swing and a miss on a breaking ball from Richardson, and he goes behind 1-2. One-two pitch coming to Proctor. And Proctor will pop it up on the left side. Third baseman lofting over, and he'll make the catch for the first out. Proctor pops out, and we'll go back to the top of the lineup. Zeb Rouse's last time up singled. Made it all the way to third base before he was left stranded. His single moved Proctor to third and allowed him to score on that wild pitch. First pitch from Richardson to Zeb. He pops it up. In play, the catcher Spiegel back, and will make the catch for the second out. 5 pitches in the inning and already 2 outs. Just not being patient enough at the plate against a guy that doesn't really attack the strike zone. Two outs on just 5 pitches. And now Michael Steigels will bat. Steigels walked his last time up to get runners on the corners with 2 outs, but was retired to end the inning. Steigels rips one into left field, down for a 2-out base hit. The same thing that happened last inning against Richardson. He got the first 2 outs and then gave up a 2-out single. That last inning to Faust, this one to Steigels. After Faust singled, Traficante reached on an error, and that's how the tying run got into scoring position. But Richardson got Useche to end the inning. Now, with a runner on first, will face Tito Flores. Flores hit into a fielder's choice to end the second, as the shortstop Harry flipped to second to get the third out and end the inning. Lined right side, a diving play by Simpson, and he will field it and throw to first to end the inning. A quick 8-pitch inning for Richardson, and he has just 20 through 2 innings, as the Pittsburghers are not able to tie this game, and we'll go to the bottom of the 4th on Pittsburgh Radio. Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth inning here. Cam Schulke on the mound for another inning of relief. We'll start in the fourth where he started in the second, and we'll face Josenberger. First pitch, grounds it to short. Traficante fields and throws in time for out number one. One pitch, one out. Top of the order now back up, and a good first out for Schulke after Josenberger led off the second against him with a double and would come around to score the go-ahead run. But no damage there. And now top of the lineup, Chandler Simpson, the batter. Singled in the first, struck out in the second. First pitch from Schulke. He shows bunt and pulls back, but the backdoor curve is called for a strike. Christian Faust at third, getting in on the grass. But if Simpson bunts, he'll be down the first base side. 0-1 doesn't show, and Schulke misses the zone just by a hair on the outside part. 1-1 pitch, and Simpson will foul it back. Not bunting now. Down 1-2 in the count. Schulke got him swinging last time. Can he repeat here in the fourth? Will he throw over the top or from the side? Actually, he'll step off and reset. Get a new sign from Proctor. Shakes off once, shakes off twice. Gets the sign, the 1-2. Deals. Backdoor curveball. Just off the plate. Proctor was ready to throw around the horn. Ooh. 2-2 now. And grounded to second. Younger fields and throws in time to get the speedy Simpson for out number 2. I'm looking at that replay. I think it should have been a called strike 3, but just not sure if it was low or outside. Turns out to not matter. Simpson grounds out on the next pitch, and Victor Scott now the batter. He's 2 for 2 in the game, a single in the first, an RBI double in the second. And he has speed as well, so we'll see if he tries to bunt his way on. First pitch doesn't show. It's outside. Scott, along with Simpson and McCormick, the top 3 hitters on the Doc Spider team in terms of average. Checks the swing on a curve and does not go, so it's 2-0. Hitters count for Scott with McDonald waiting on deck. Schulke gave up the double to Scott in between his 3 strikeouts in the second inning. On 2-0, tries from the side but misses, and it's now 3-0. And don't want to give Scott the free pass. A good runner. So Schulke's got to find the zone here. 3-0, and he will miss, and Scott will work a 4-pitch walk to continue the fourth with 2 outs. Schulke trying to get a little crafty with a 3-0 curveball, but it misses inside. Now Scott down to first. You got to be aware of the stolen base now. He's 3rd on the team in stolen bags. Has attempted 20 bases. He's stolen 16 successfully. First pitch to McDonald from the side, curveball, ball high. McDonald struck out in the second against Schulke after singling home a run in the first against Neff. Schulke does have a good pickoff move, so Scott needs to be alert. There's a pickoff, and Scott in safe. Scott is second on the team for most times being caught stealing. Gets picked off here. A good move from Schulke. Got Scott leaning a little too far, and that will end the fourth. Perfectly timed move, as Scott was trying to extend his lead just as Schulke picked over. And that's how the fourth inning ends. And we will go now to the top of the fifth on Pittsburgh Radio. Welcome back to the 5th inning. We've played 4, and the Dock Spiders on top 5-4 over the Pit Spitters. Austin Richardson still on the mound for his 3rd inning. Has now successfully pitched 6 innings on the season against Traverse City without allowing a run. He has given up a pair of hits, one in each inning of relief, but both of them coming with 2 outs. And so Traverse City not able to capitalize. Middle of the order leading off again. Miles Symington will start. He singled to lead off the 2nd and grounded out to lead off the 3rd. Takes that ball on the inside corner, a breaking ball from Richardson, and is down 0-2. A swinging strike to start, and that breaking ball falls into the zone. 0-2 count to Miles. Trying to reach to start the 5th. Checks the swing, but is able to hold. It's 1-2. Symington a single and a run scored, and then the ground ball back to Richardson was the first batter to face Richardson after they chased the starter Shingledecker in the 2nd. Now the 1-2, fastball high. Austin Richardson tuned that one up to 88, but misses off the plate. Count evens at 2-2 to Symington. 2 strike, protecting the plate. The pitch popped up left side. Third baseman Lofton. Nope, it's going to be the left fielder Kite McDonald over to make the catch in foul grounds for the first out. Traverse City lifting the ball against Richardson. That's their 2nd flyout to go along with 2 infield pop-ups. One of the guys with a flyout at the plate now, Trey Younger, and his flyout was a deep one, just not deep enough as it was caught a few feet shy of the warning track in left center field. He's 1 for 2 on the day as he followed Symington's leadoff single in the 2nd with one of his own. And he would come around to score, along with Miles, on Camden Traficante's 2 RBI double. Fouls one back, it's 0-1. Richardson rocks into the wind-up. Deals Younger to short. Harry will field and will throw accurately in time for the 2nd out. Every inning so far, Richardson has retired the first 2 he's faced, but the last 2 innings he gave up a 2-out hit. One of them to the man at the plate now, Christian Faust. Faust is 1 for 1 on the day with that 2-out single in the 3rd and got into scoring position before being left stranded and put down a sacrifice bunt in the 2nd. First pitch to him here, swing and a miss on a fastball from Richardson. Richardson looking for another quick inning. He's only thrown 28 pitches. On 29, gets Faust swinging there. It's 0-2. Looking for his first 1-2-3 inning of relief. Goes into the windup on 0-2. Deals high to Faust near his head. Backs out of it. Continues to work fast. Had a 12-pitch 3rd and 8-pitch 4th. Now only 10 here in the 5th. The 1-2 now to Christian Faust. A breaking ball inside corner, strike 3 called, 1-2-3 inning for Richardson, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th inning. We've played halfway through a 9-inning game. Schulke still on the mound. His 4th inning of relief starts with a strike thrown to Kite McDonald. McDonald was at the plate last inning when Victor Scott was picked off to end the 4th, so he will start at the plate in the 5th. 1-1 now the count. He singled home a run in the 1st off of Jeremy Neff and struck out his first at-bat against Cam Schulke. 1-1, ball picked by Proctor. 2 curveballs outside off the plate. Trying to retire McDonald for a 2nd time and keep the leadoff man off base, down a run. 2-1 pitch. Over the top again. That curveball is going to find the zone for the 2nd strike, and then it evens up at 2-2. McDonald on the season has only played 10 games. This is his 11th. That ball's sidearm, and it gets away from Proctor, and the count will go full. Full count, and Schulke's going to get a new ball. McDonald has faced Traverse City once this season. On June 15th, was 2 for 3 with an RBI double. Here's the full count pitch from Schulke. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Kite McDonald just struck out. 1 away in the inning. 2nd time McDonald has been put down on strikes against Schulke. And another guy that Schulke's already struck out up to the plate, Jackson Lofton, the Dock Spider 3rd baseman, who struck out in the 2nd, was the 3rd strikeout for Schulke in that inning. First pitch to him, over the top curveball, out of the zone. One away after the leadoff strikeout. 4th strikeout for Schulke on the game so far. 1-0 from the side, right down the middle, two-seamer for a strike. Lofton walked in the 1st and scored. Struck out in the 2nd. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Now 1-2 the count. Schulke struck out McDonald for the 2nd time. Last at bat, a strike away from striking out Lofton. Both times here. Goes into the windup. Goes from the sidearm breaking ball, and a good take by Lofton on an outside curveball. Count evens at 2-2. Schulke working fast, back on the hill already. Another sidearm pitch. Lofton floats it into right field. Symington racing in, and he will not get there. It's going to drop in for a hit. Just a bloop single into right field. Symington was not able to make it in time, and it drops for a 1-out base knock. Ugly hitting, and he gets bailed out on the blooper. Runner on first, 1 away. 0 for 2 at the plate, Josh Spiegel. Popped out and grounded out so far. That ground out came against Schulke. First pitch to Spiegel is on the inside corner for a strike. Spiegel, the Penn State Nittany Lion. Good lead off of first. And Schulke will deal a low curve for a ball. Lofton already has a stolen base. Getting a good lead off of first. 1-1 pitch off the plate. Now goes 2-1 to Spiegel. Spiegel popped up to Younger at 2nd in the 1st and grounded out to Traficante at short. Has a 2-1 hitter count here against Schulke. Schulke looking. Lofton back to first. Picks over, and Lofton back in. Just keeping an eye on Lofton, who is 2nd on the team in stolen bases, 11 behind the leader Chandler Simpson. 2-1. Another pickoff, though, and Schulke got another one. Steigel's racing him down. Will flip to Younger, and Younger will put the tag on him at second. The second man that Schulke has successfully picked off in the game. And now 2 away. Schulke caught Victor Scott leaning last inning and gets another one. This one Lofton. Now 2 away. 2-1 count to Spiegel. Breaking ball inside. 3-1 now the count. Schulke successfully picks off his second runner. The 3-1 to Spiegel. Across the knees for a strike, and the count now goes full to the Nittany Lion catcher. And now the full count, payoff pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Cam Schulke with his 5th strikeout. 2 in the inning, including the pickoff, and will go to the 6th. He's doing everything he can to give his team a chance. 4 innings left to play. We'll go to the 6th with the bottom of the lineup coming up for the Traverse City Pittsbitters on Pittsbitter Radio. Top of the 6th inning here on Pittsbitter Radio. Bottom 3 in the order for Traverse City. Camden Traficante will lead it off against Richardson. First pitch he will take inside. Always got to trying to give it an extra second because the umpire's call takes a minute. 1-0 count. Traficante has been on base twice. Trying for a third, hits it hard into center, but right to Victor Scott, and there's one quick out. Traverse City is making some pretty solid contact against Richardson, but have only gotten 2 hits, and both of them came with 2 outs. They have gotten nothing going early in an inning. The first 2 batters of all 4 innings, or all 3 innings so far against Richardson, have been sat down. They have not gotten a base runner until there's 2 outs. Useche in for his 3rd at-bat. 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Backdoor breaking ball in for a strike. 0-1 pitch. Useche swing and a miss on another breaking ball. It's 0-2. Richardson looking for his third strikeout. Deals on 0-2. Inside on Useche. Richardson, by all accounts, so far, this is one of his best appearances on the season. 2-1, or 1-2. Useche checks the swing and went around, so he will go down on strikes for the second time tonight. And again, Richardson will take out the top two hitters in an inning.
That brings up the catcher, Adam Proctor.
Richardson working extremely fast. 2 outs on just 6 pitches. And now the ninth hitter, Adam Proctor, into the batter's box. Watches the first one low. Proctor popped up to the third baseman against Richardson last time he faced him. Looking for his first hit in the game. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, as these hitters can't lay off that breaking ball from Richardson. That one out of the zone, but Proctor chases. It's 1-1. Another breaking ball. That one in for a strike. It's now 1-2. Looking for strikeout number 4 in his 4th inning. Up big on Proctor. Here's the 1-2. Fastball. Oh, another breaking ball. Misses the zone. That one in the dirt. A good block by Spiegel behind the plate. Now 2-2. The count evens up. 2-2 pitch to Proctor. That ball inside on the hands, and Proctor had to avoid being hit there as the count goes full. No walks in the game for Richardson. Needs to throw a strike here or he'll have his first. A full count pitch. No one on, 2 outs. Richardson gets set, and here's the payoff. Breaking ball and a good take by Proctor. That one misses the zone. First walk issued by Richardson as Proctor goes down to first. Get a 2-out base runner again. 3rd time against Richardson that Traverse City has put on a 2-out base runner. Maybe the 3rd time's a charm. As the top of the lineup back around, here is Zeb Rouse. First time that Zeb faced Richardson was right after Proctor popped up to 3rd in the 4th. And then he popped up to the catcher Spiegel. First pitch to him in this at-bat. A big swing and fouls it back. Zeb on the season, 1 home run against Kalamazoo. Had a home run swing there, but came up empty. 2 for 4 yesterday with a walk and 2 runs scored. Already a hit in today's game. A pick over, and Proctor's in there. Easily read that ball was coming over. Zeb now hits in 3 consecutive games as he starts to raise his average back up. The sophomore from Wofford College, one of 2 Terriers in the starting lineup today with Trey Younger. 0-1 pitch, and Rouse pops it up. Scott coming in from center field. Actually, the second baseman Simpson will make the catch out there to end the inning. Another 2-out base runner goes to waste for Traverse City as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Down a run on Pittsburgh Radio. Welcome back to Hare Baker Field. Bottom of the 6th inning and another inning of relief from Cam Schulke. This will be his 5th and will tie his season high in innings out of the bullpen. First pitch to Jay Harry is low for a ball 1. Schulke in 4 innings compared to Jeremy Neff's 1 inning has thrown just about double the pitches. In 3 more innings, has given up the same amount of hits, 4, but only 1 run, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. 2 of them coming last inning. 2-0 count now to Harry. Harry is 0 for 0. No official at bat on the day as he's flown home 1 run and walked his next at bat. Got to second against Schulke in the 3rd before Schulke induced an inning-ending double play. 2-1 now the count to the Penn State shortstop. Schulke from the sidearm position throws a curveball across the zone for strike 2, a high strike call, and the count evens at 2. Schulke looking for his 6th strikeout. Has not retired Harry yet. He's been aboard last at bat. Lifts one to right. Can of corn for Miles Symington out there, and he will make the grab for the first out.
Here comes the right fielder, Ryan Lasco.
That out now makes Harry 0 for 1 on the day. Was the last batter to not record an official at bat. Now he does, and now we'll go to Ryan Lasco, who has singled both times he's been up to the plate. Sidearm fastball inside on Lasco. Lasco singled home run in the 1st and singled against Schulke in the 3rd on a 2-strike pitch. 1-0 again from the side. A curveball swung on and missed by Lasco. That pitch has so much movement on it. Now the 1-1 again from the side. Another curveball, and again Lasco well in front on a slow breaking ball, 68 miles per hour. A strike away from getting Lasco for the first time tonight. 1-2. Tries the curveball again, and the good take from Lasco is that one just missed a little outside. Count evens now 2-2. Schulke working fast, ready. 2-2, and now a curveball from over the top, but Lasco not chasing. And now the count goes full. Lasco was able to reach last time on 2 strikes against Schulke. Battling again. Here's the full count pitch. Goes from the side. It's a curveball, and Lasco left side through for his 3rd hit of the game. Finally figured out that curveball and was able to poke it into left field for a single. His 3rd single in his 3rd at-bat tonight. He stole a base in the 1st, so Schulke needs to be aware. Now up Matt McCormick. Schulke got him to ground out into a double play his last at-bat in a very long at-bat, over 10 pitches. First pitch ball. McCormick grounded into an inning-ending double play his last time up in the 3rd. Lasco not getting a big lead at all. Not wanting to be the 3rd batter picked off by Schulke. Schulke trying to induce another ground ball to try and end the inning on another double play. Lasco staying close to the bag. Holds. And that ball ripped into right center field. That's down for a hit. Zeb gets it in. And the runner's going to hold at 3rd as McCormick's into 2nd with a 1-out double. 3rd double that Cam Schulke has allowed. The 6th hit he's allowed. And now the 9-hole hitter Tavian Josenberger up with runners on 3rd and 2nd with only 1 out here in the inning. Late in the game, see if the infield comes in, and the infield does come in to try and get the play at the plate on a grounder. Josenberger did ground out to shortstop his last at-bat. Josenberger himself has a double already in this game. A leadoff double in the second inning. First pitch curveball misses inside. Josenberger 1 for 2 with a run scored. 1-0 pitch from the sidearm position outside for a ball. Don't want to face the top of the lineup with bases loaded, especially the top hitter on the team in batting average. So got to make some pitches here. Hitters count for Josenberger. Here's the 2-0. Over the top, the curveball swung on, fouled back. Good pitch from Schulke. 2-1 now the count as he tries to battle back. Trying to get out of this inning. His team down a run. No offense really after the second inning. Gets himself set for the 2-1. Goes from the sidearm position. Curveball fouled as Josenberg was early on it, and now it's 2-2. Be a huge time for strikeout number 6 by Cam Schulke. Josenberger set in the box. Runners on third and second, 1 away. 2-2 pitch here from Cam Schulke. Going from the sidearm. Fastball swung on and missed. Got him swinging. Josenberger late was likely expecting another sidearm curveball, but Schulke just gasses the fastball by him. And now 2 away in the inning, but the top of the lineup up around now. Chandler Simpson, who has a single in the game, is a Northwoods League All-Star, one of 3 Dock Spiders selected to the team. The top average on the Fond du Lac roster up at the plate. First pitch to him here. Left side snagged by Faust, and he'll make the throw across to end the inning. What a play by the third baseman. Third and second with 1 away. Schulke leaves him there. Gets out of the inning. Might be his last inning of the ball game, and if so, he has been phenomenal. We'll go down to the 7th. 3 innings left for the Traverse City Pittsbitters to get back into this ball game on Pittsbitter Radio. Back here in Fond du Lac for the 7th inning. Michael Steigels will lead things off for Traverse City, still against Austin Richardson. Pittsbitters have not been able to figure him out yet, as he's thrown 4 scoreless. Back for his 5th inning. First pitch to Steigels high. Pittsbitters have not led off with a base runner against Richardson yet. He's retired the first 2 batters in every inning he's pitched so far. Only 4 batters have reached against him, all with 2 outs. They need to change that if they want to come back. 2-0 count to Steigels, swinging on 2-0, and he comes up empty. Now 2-1, still a hitter's count. Steigels on the day, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Trying to reach for the 3rd time. Here's the 2-1. Richardson deals, and Steigels will shoot it back, and the count evens at 2-2. Only 1 walk issued by Richardson. That came with 2 outs on a full count pitch to Adam Proctor in the 6th, last inning. Richardson has 3 strikeouts, only 2 hits given up. Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball fouled off by Steigels to stay alive and continue the at-bat. Nice play by the ball boy over there for Fond du Lac as it went towards the bullpen. 2-2, Steigels has to fight with 2 strikes and protect the plate. Another 2-2 from Richardson. Deals, and Steigels will shoot another one back. Good at-bat so far by the first baseman tonight. Usually you'll see him playing left field when he's in the lineup. Sometimes the DH. Tonight at first, giving Chris Monroe the day off. Another 2-2. Breaking ball inside corner for strike 3. Steigels not a fan of the call, and will just walk back to the dugout on the 4th strikeout from Richardson. Time to take a look for myself. Tito Flores will now bat. Flores is hitless in the game, 0 for 3 on 3 groundouts. Last one robbed of a base hit by Chandler Simpson at second as he made a diving play on a ball in the hole. First pitch here, high fastball. Strikeout to Steigels might have been a little inside, but it was close, and with 2 strikes, you got to be protecting. 1-0 to Flores. That one high as well. Didn't get the release on the curveball, and it's a 2-0 count to back-to-back hitters, but he battled back to strike out Steigels. See what he does against Flores. 2-0 pitch here to the Traverse City left fielder, and we'll take it low, and it's now 3-0. Flores trying to be the first batter to reach on Richardson, not with 2 outs. I'm sure down a run will be taken the whole way. Be big if Traverse City could put a leadoff man on base so they can bunt him over into scoring position. Takes on 3-0, and it misses off the plate. And Flores will walk. The second walk issued by Richardson, and the first time that Tito has been on base. And for Richardson, pitch count not a problem at all, only 56 pitches. He's breezed through the first 4 innings on just 45 pitches. Has thrown 11 here so far as Miles Symington steps in. First pitch to Symington, breaking ball, high. Symington singled in the second to lead things off and start the 9-batter, 4-run inning, but has grounded out and flown out so far against Richardson. Has a big hole on the left side with the lefty shift. And lines one hard into deep right center field. That ball is going to get down at the wall. Symington going to second. Flores being waved around. He will score without a throw, and we are tied at 5. That ball ripped by Symington deep and was able to get it past Victor Scott, who is very fast in center field, and tie this ball game at 5. First run given up by Richardson, not only in this game, but first time on the season the Pittsburghers have scored a run on him. It took a total of over 8 innings for them to break through. And now a chance for a lead with the go-ahead run in scoring position with 1 away. First pitch outside to Trey Younger, the second baseman. Younger a single, and just like Symington after the single in the second, a fly out and a ground out. Spiegel talking to his pitcher now. The only time this game he's been in trouble. Not the only time, but the only time he's been in big trouble. He put 2 runners on his first inning of relief in the third, but both with 2 outs, and was able to get out of it. Now in a tough spot here with the go-ahead runner 90 feet away. Not 90 feet away. What am I talking about? Runner at second. 1 out. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Younger. Breaking ball in the dirt and a good block by Spiegel to keep it in front. Pass ball would be huge here, as it would move the go-ahead run to third with 1 out. So a good block by Spiegel to prevent that. Now a 2-0 count to Younger. Richardson deals. Younger takes low. A 3-0 count now to Younger. Already has a hit that has increased his hitting streak. He's hit in 3 consecutive games. And the 3-0 will take down the middle for a strike. One of those tough situations where if you are ready to go and swing on a 3-0 pitch, if it's a breaking ball, you can be fooled. But if you're taking it's a fastball down the middle like that, it's a tough pitch to take. That pitch, breaking ball, outside corner for a strike, backdoor curve from Richardson. A good 3-1 pitch, and the count runs full now to Younger. Longest inning for Richardson so far, 18 pitches. And here's a full count pitch to Trey. And Younger will fight it off and stay alive. A nice pitch by Richardson. Little back foot breaking ball. The Younger fights off. Younger singled in the second and came around to score. Flew out in the third, grounded out in the fifth. Has a full count here in the seventh with the go-ahead runner on second with 1 away. Richardson gets the sign. Here's the 3-2. Runner goes. And Younger into right center field. It's going to drop for a hit. Symington is going to score easily. Younger delivers. Gives Traverse City their first lead of the ball game, 6-5. What an at-bat put together by Trey Younger. Gets the count full. And Symington off on the pitch. A hit and run works to perfection, though he would have scored no matter what, even if he didn't run. And that is going to do it for Austin Richardson. A RBI double from Symington, an RBI single from Younger, and the Traverse City Pittsburghers on top for the first time tonight, leading 6-5. Still not done. We'll be back in just a minute on Pittsburgh Radio. Welcome back to this top of the 7th inning. An eventful top of the 7th so far, as Steigels struck out looking to start the 7th, but Traverse City then turned it on its head as Flores walked on 4 pitches. Miles Symington doubled him home, and then Trey Younger singled Symington home. Traverse City up 6-5, their first lead of the game, facing a new pitcher now, Ryan Cutt. The first right-hander for Fond du Lac as they started a lefty and pitched the lefty Richardson out of the bullpen. Maybe thinking they'll have some more success with a different armed pitcher from the University of Illinois, a Big Ten product, Ryan Cutt, making his 10th relief appearance on the season. Has a 4.12 ERA and 19 2/3 innings pitched. Has struck out 22 and issued 9 walks. First pitch here to the batter Christian Faust, a slider. He swings through it for strike 1. Cutt has already faced the Pitts hitters on the season. He's the pitcher that came into the game in the 7th inning back in Traverse City. When the Pitts hitters scored 8 runs in the inning, Cutt started that inning, gave up 2 walks, 4 hits, 6 earned runs without recording a single out. So Traverse City already has attacked Cutt and produced a lot of offense against him. Trying to do so here, but an 0-2 count to Faust. Younger goes on the pitch. Faust shoots it down the right side. Younger now has to turn around as that ball is dropping and foul. Lasco couldn't reach it. If he had been able to, they had a good chance to double up Younger at first, as he did not realize that that ball was hit in the air. Almost went into a double play. The hit and run there, good idea. Faust did shoot it the opposite way, but in the air. Now we'll reset for another 0-2 pitch and a pick over, and Younger is back safely. Faust in the game has singled and struck out. 1 for 2. Here's an 0-2. Younger doesn't go. The pitch lined to right field, and it will drop foul. Just a little foul down that line. And Faust broke his bat. He's going to need to get a new one. Trying to go the other way, and had that ball been down, Younger would be at third base as he was off immediately, recognizing that Lasco was not going to be able to reach it. Faust does enjoy hitting to the opposite field. Tried twice there, unsuccessful, and we'll try again. Another 0-2 coming. Faust 1 for 3 yesterday, 1 for 2 so far tonight. Another 0-2 coming from Cutt. Another pick over, and Younger in safe at first. Traverse City looking to take some momentum into their first homestand of the second half. Up a run here. The 0-2 outside, back pick to first, but Younger in safe. Spiegel's throw late as he tried to get Younger leaning a little bit after the pitch. Now a 1-2. Cutt giving Younger a look. Younger doesn't run. The 1-2 lined up the middle and snagged by the shortstop Harry, and the throw to first in time. A little bit of a lucky play there, and he gets 2 to end the inning. But the Traverse City Pitts Bitters do damage, and they take the lead, 6-5, their first lead of the game, as we go to the bottom of the 7th, stretching time here in Fond du Lac. See if there's a new pitcher coming in, or if Schulke is on for another inning of relief when we return on Pitts Bitter Radio. Welcome back to Hare Baker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin for the bottom of the 7th inning. And Cam Schulke's night is complete after a phenomenal outing from the bullpen in which he pitched 5 innings, gave up just 1 run in his first inning of work, and then threw 4 scoreless, giving his team a chance, and they made the most of it as they just scored 2 runs to take the lead. And now on to protect that lead, O'Kelly McWilliams IV from Wofford College, the 3rd Terrier that's appearing in this game alongside his teammates Trey Younger and Zeb Rouse. 8th relief appearance on the season for McWilliams. His last game, his roughest on the season, as he gave up 3 runs. The only earned runs he's given up all season long. It took him 7 appearances and 9 innings to give up a run. Leads the team in strikeouts per 9, just ahead of John Buechelaer, the All-Star selection. O'Kelly made his debut on June 12th against the Kalamazoo Growlers, struck out 2 in 1 inning, has struck out multiple batters in 5 of his 7 relief appearances, and will look to protect the lead here. He will face 2, 3, 4 in the lineup, starting with Victor Scott, the center fielder for Fond du Lac. First pitch to him, swinging, gets under it, popped up, deep center field. Zeb moving back, will get under it, and will make the grab for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Can't start an inning better than that. McWilliams was on the team in time for the Fond du Lac series, so he made an appearance against the Dock Spiders, pitched 1 inning, gave up a hit and a walk, but no runs, and struck out 3 in 1 inning against the Dock Spiders on June 14th. Fastball here in the zone for a strike to Kite McDonald, who I'm sure is happier more than anyone that Cam Schulke's out of the game. He struck out both times against Cam. And now facing McWilliams, a fireballer from Wofford, 89 miles per hour on that pitch. 1-1 count. O'Kelly with a perfect even 3 ERA on the season. Curveball, can't find that release point. He releases it over the head of McDonald and ends around his neck. 2-1 now count to the left fielder for Fond du Lac. Hitters count. Here's a 2-1 from O'Kelly. Right down Broadway for a strike. It's now 2-2. And McDonald has to be careful, a strike away from the hat trick tonight. Here's the 2-2 from McWilliams. Fastball. Ooh, just off the plate. Close pitch. Might have been a little low, a little outside, but a good spot for McWilliams. The count goes full to McDonald. And here's the full count pitch. Rocks into the windup. Deals, swung on and missed. Blows 88 right by him. Hat trick for McDonald. Kite McDonald just struck out. That's his 3rd of the game. And there's 2 away. Cleanup hitter Jackson Lofton now into the batter's box. Lofton is 1 for 2 in the game with a run scored. Facing McWilliams here with no one on and 2 away. First pitch curveball. Ooh, I think Proctor wanted that one to be called, but not. First pitch ball. The second pitch. That one definitely out of the zone. Oh, yeah, that first pitch was a strike. Come on, Blue. Curveball right on the inside corner, not called. Now it's 2-0 to Lofton. Lofton singled his last time up in the 5th. On 2-0, he holds, and the call strike. Fastball, belt high. 2-1 now the count. McWilliams looking for a 1-2-3 7th. Get his team back to the plate with all that momentum they just gathered in the top half. 2-1 fastball, dots the outside corner on the black. And the count goes 2-2. McWilliams looking for his 2nd straight strikeout. That first strikeout to Kite McDonald means he struck out at least 1 batter in all 8 games he's pitched in this season. looking for another multi-strikeout game. 2-2, fastball outside, and the count runs full to Lofton. That O'Kelly's fastest pitch of the night at 91. See if he goes with a 3-2 curve or another fastball. Rocks into the windup, full count, deals. Oh, just off the outside corner, and Lofton will work a 2-out walk and extend the inning. Good spot from McWilliams, just off the corner, or was it? Let's take a look at the replay. Might have been a bit outside. Good call by Frank Jones behind the plate on a close pitch from McWilliams. Inning continues, runner on first, 2 outs for the catcher Josh Spiegel. First pitch to him from McWilliams across the knees for strike number 1. Lofton was picked off last time he was on base in the 5th. Gets a decent lead here. A pick over, and it goes away. A wild throw. Lofton's going to second. He's trying to go to third. The throw from Steigels to third. Now the throw back to second. And he's safe at second. A great recovery play for Traverse City as Steigels chased it down. Was able to make a strong throw to Faust as Lofton turned the corner. And then Faust throw back to second. Just a touch late as Lofton was able to dive in safely. But very close to play. Just barely got the hand in there before the tag from Traficante. The pitch, well, first pitch a strike, so it's 0-1 to Spiegel. Now McWilliams set. Deals 0-1 outside, 1-1. If Lofton had continued running and tried to go to third, that throw was on the money from Steigels on a 1-hop. Likely would have nailed him, so smart of him to retreat to second. 1-1 pitch now to Spiegel with the tying run in scoring position. Curveball low outside, a good take from Spiegel. 2-1 now the count, a hitter's count. McWilliams trying to hold the lead. 2-1, 2 outs. The pitch to Spiegel. Swung on and missed on the outside fastball. It's now 2-2. The count evens up. McWilliams trying to get out of the inning and definitely to not allow that error on the pickoff to hurt him. Looks in for the sign from Proctor. 2-2, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Tying run on second base. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Just off the plate. McWilliams not able to get that outside corner. And now the count goes full. Got to see that spot again. Might have been low as well. Full count pitch. Here's the payoff to Spiegel. McWilliams deals outside and a good block by Proctor to keep Lofton at second. Back-to-back 2-out walks issued on a full count pitch from O'Kelly McWilliams. And that will bring in Jay Harry, the shortstop for Fond du Lac. Harry's 0 for 1, an RBI sac fly in the first, a walk in the third. And he flew out to right field in his last at-bat. Tying run in scoring position at second. Go ahead and run it first with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Harry from McWilliams is a ball high. Big situation here. McWilliams trying to work out of the jam and keep his team in the lead and send this game to the 8th. 1-0 pitch here to Jay Harry. Misses high again, and now Proctor's going to go have a quick talk with his pitcher. McWilliams got the first 2 outs, no problem. Got a fly out on the very first pitch, and then struck out Kite McDonald. But then back-to-back batters he loaded the count on and then walked. Both of them a 2-strike pitch, borderline not called strike 3, would have ended the inning. It was a 3-2 pitch to Lofton that he walked on, and then a 2-2 pitch to Spiegel that made the count full, and then he walked him. So he's got to work out of trouble here, and he has a 2-0 count to Harry. A left-handed bat. Came into the game just a tick below 300. Here's a 2-0 from O'Kelly. Deals outside, and Proctor able to grab it and prevent it from going to the backstop. It's now 3-0. And a great hitter on deck, Ryan Lasko, who is 3 for 3, who will potentially be up with the bases loaded if O'Kelly doesn't throw some strikes. 3-0 to Harry, and there it is right down the middle, strike 1. (3-1) now the count. O'Kelly has to come with another strike. Trying to send it to the 8th inning. Here is the 3-1. Deals, and Harry fouls it back. Now a really big pitch coming as O'Kelly goes full to 3 consecutive hitters. The runners will be moving on the pitch in a full count with 2 outs. So a base hit will surely tie it up. Big pitch coming here from McWilliams. Does he risk a 3-2 breaking ball, or does he stick with the heat? Here's the payoff pitch. Runners go. The pitch lined left side. Traficante makes the play in the gap. And McWilliams out of trouble, and the lead secured for Traverse City as we go to the 8th inning of play here in Fond du Lac. Pittsburghers up 6-5, looking for more runs with the bottom part of their order due up on Pittsburgh Radio. Welcome back for the 8th inning here in Fond du Lac. First pitch to Camden Traficante, taken for a ball. Pittsburghers facing Ryan Cutt for another inning. He relieved Richardson after the Pittsburghers took the lead last time at the plate. Traficante takes that one inside. It's now 2-0. Traff is 1 for 3 on the game with a 2 RBI double back in the second. That sparked the 4-run inning. 2-0 pitch here, and he'll take low. It's now 3-0. Only up a run. It's a tight game, so I'd expect a full take sign, not wanting to swing into an out on 3-0. And Cut finds the inside corner on 3-0, make it 3-1. O'Kelly McWilliams got out of a big jam in the 7th to get it here to the 8th. Give his team a chance to add on to the lead. Grounded sharply to second. The play's made by Simpson in the throw to first for out number 1. It's the second time in the ball game that Traficante, Useche, and Proctor will bat to start an inning. They also led off the 6th inning, where Traficante lined out to center, Useche struck out, and then Proctor walked before Zeb at the top of the lineup popped out to end the inning. Trying to produce runs here, Miguel Useche, the batter, takes a first pitch breaking ball in the inside corner for a strike. Useche grounded out to short as Harry made a great backhand play and threw across his body to retire him, and then struck out his last 2 at-bats, both against Austin Richardson. 0-1 pitch. Lined up the middle, and a dive by Simpson to make the play. Throw to first, though, will not be in time. Infield hit for Useche, but a phenomenal diving play in the hole by Simpson just to get a glove on it. And a hit for Useche. Nice knock up the middle for Miggy. Gets a runner on first with 1 out for the catcher, Adam Proctor. Proctor has walked a pair and popped out in the 4th. Walked and scored in the 2nd. Walked with 2 outs in the 6th. And was left on base to end the inning. 0 for 1, looking for his first hit with Miggy on first. Takes one outside. It's now 1-1 count for Proctor. Had a hit in yesterday's game. He was 1 for 4. Facing a right-hander for the first time tonight after a lefty his first 3 at-bats. Rips one deep to right center field. It's going to be caught out there in right field by the right fielder, Lasco. What a phenomenal diving grab. Saving extra bases and potentially saving a run. That was an amazing diving grab as Proctor ripped it into the right center field gap, and Lasco going back, little Superman leap to make the grab and keep Proctor off base. Miguel Useche was off as the ball was hit. So if that ball got to the fence, Proctor would have had himself an RBI double. Instead, an out. 2 away now for the top of the lineup, Zeb Rouse. Useche still on first. He was able to recover and get back in time to not be doubled up. It definitely helped that Proctor squared that one up and ripped it into right field on a line. Zeb at the plate, 1 for 4, singled in the 2nd. His only time on base, has struck out and popped out twice. Needs a little 2-out hitting here. Swing and a miss on the 0-1 pitch. It's now 0-2. After getting shelled his last time against Traverse City up in Traverse City, didn't record an out as he gave up 6 runs. No runs out of the bullpen here. 0-2 pitch to Zeb. High fastball, and Zeb able to lay off. Now 1-2 the count. Zeb has hit safely in 3 straight games. Had 2 hits yesterday, looking for another multi-hit game. Got his 2nd hit in the 9th inning as he tried to get his team back into it. Pickoff over, but Useche dives just in safely. Zeb trying to protect the plate on 1-2. Try to extend the inning for Steigels. And here's the 1-2. Lined up the middle, snagged by Cut, and he will flip to first to end the inning. A couple fantastic plays by Fondy in the inning. A dive up the middle by Simpson, though he didn't get the out. A diving catch by Lasco, and that comebacker snagged by Cut, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Pittsburgh's still up 1, 6-5, with 6 outs remaining for Fond du Lac to get back into it when we return on Pittsburgh Radio. Up 1 run in the bottom of the 8th inning. Traverse City will call on one of their all-stars, John Buechelaer, who pitched a scoreless inning of relief in yesterday's ball game. Will pitch here in the 8th and try to send it to the 9th and bring in another all-star, their closer, Evan Gates. 6-5 the score. Buechelaer will face the bottom 3 in the Fond du Lac lineup, starting with Ryan Lasco. This can be a big at-bat either direction. A 4th hit for Lasco would get the tying run on to lead off the inning, but if Buechelaer can retire him to start it and keep him off for the first time tonight, that would also be huge. First pitch slider finds the zone. 0-1 quickly the count. Buechelaer, one of 4 All-Stars for Traverse City, selected to represent the Great Lakes in Mankato, Minnesota on July 20th. 0-1 pitch just off the plate, a little outside. 89-mile-per-hour heater from Buch there. Lasco with a trio of singles, one in the 1st, in the 3rd, and in the 6th, his 4th at-bat tonight. 1-1 pitch. Laid on it on 89, fouls it off the right side out of play, and Buch ahead 1-2. Buechelaer second on the team in Ks per 9 behind O'Kelly McWilliams. He struck out 21 of the 66 batters that he has faced on the season, striking out 32% of batters faced. A chance for one here. The 1-2. Got him through the gas right by him. A strikeout for Buechelaer. Retires Lasco for the first time tonight, and there's one away. Little high cheese from Buch there. Gets Lasco to start the inning. Now in, Matt McCormick had a big at-bat last time up. Doubled in the 6th as runners got to 3rd and 2nd against Cam Schulke. But Schulke was able to get the next 2 out to strain the runners and end the inning, and that proved big as Traverse City took the lead just after. First pitch swinging, McCormick comes up empty on a fastball from Buch. Buch now with his 22nd strikeout of the season, leads all relief pitchers on Traverse City. His 11th relief outing on the year. 0-1 pitch to the first baseman. Swung on and missed it as well. And Buch ahead 0-2. Buke making his way to Mankato for the All-Star game. Another All-Star started the ball game, Jeremy Neff, but didn't make it out of the first inning. And his team got him off the hook for a loss with 4 runs of their own in the second. Now an 0-2 pitch here. And gasses him again. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. The second strikeout of the inning for John Buechelaer, and there's 2 away. Buechelaer just 7 pitches in the inning, threw 1 ball to Lasco, but has struck out both he's faced, and now will face the 9-hole hitter Tavian Josenberger, the designated hitter. Josenberger led off the second inning with a double, which was huge as he would score to tie or give them the lead before Traverse City just scored those last 2 runs. That one off of his foot. A slider got away from Buechelaer and got Josenberger on the back foot, and he will reach with 2 away in the inning. Something that Buechelaer does not do often. Has only allowed 5 walks on the season. That's just his second hit by pitch. And now the tying run on base with 2 outs in the 8th inning. And now the top of the order up for the Dock Spiders. Here's Chandler Simpson. All-Star versus All-Star. Simpson 1 for 4 in the game. First pitch outside from Buechelaer. And Buechelaer's sport goggles fell off on the pitch, so he will just hand them to Jeff Chaco and head back to the mound. So now Buechelaer will not pitch with the glasses. Will face Simpson with the naked face. Simpson's 1 for 4, singled way back in the first. Has struck out and grounded out twice. Pitch to him here on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 count now. Buke struck out the first 2 he faced before hitting Josenberger with the first pitch. And now Chaco walking the glasses back out to Buechelaer. Not sure how they came off. I don't know why fans are yelling. Let him put on the glasses. I don't understand what the deal is here. Thought Wisconsin people were nice. 1-1 count now as Buke puts the glasses back on. The 1-1 to Simpson shows bunt, gets it down, and Faust bare hands, won't even throw, as Simpson will reach safely on the drag bunt. Well, when you only have 1 hit in the game, got to do something to get on base. Simpson with the bunt down the third baseline. It's a perfect bunt. And from one speedster to another now. Victor Scott, the batter, he bunted himself on base in the first inning. Doubled home a run in the second, walked in the fourth, and flew out to center in the 7th. He's having himself a pretty good night. Facing Buechelaer here. Tying run in scoring position with 2 outs. First pitch to him. He will take high. That's a good 2-strike pitch. The same pitch he got Lasco to swing and miss on. Now that hit by pitch proving crucial as Josenberger is on second in scoring position with 2 outs. 1-0 now to Scott. And Buke misses outside. It's now 2-0. Tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 8th. And Buechelaer trying to get out of it. Hold the lead for the Pittsburgh closer Evan Gates. Facing Victor Scott, who already has an RBI hit today. Here's the 2-0 to Scott. On the outside corner for a strike. Now 2-1, but still a hitter count for Scott. He's been on base 3 times, and the one time he didn't reach, it was a deep fly out to center. Has hit well tonight. He also bunted himself on, just like Simpson just did, so might watch for that. Buechler deals the 2-1, and it's outside. He's working away from Scott. All the pitches going on the outside part. Only found the zone once. It's 3-1 to one of the best hitters. And now Buechler digging into the mound for a 3-1 pitch to Victor Scott. Looks in, gets the sign, he's ready. Looks back, the runner at second, deals 3-1. Outside, and Scott will walk down to first to load the bases here in the 8th. No pitch. No pitching visit. We'll see who's coming to bat. It looks like a new hitter coming off the bench for Fond du Lac. And after Kite McDonald had an RBI single in the first, he struck out his last 3 appearances.
From West Virginia University Boring, Miguire Holbrook.
So Fond du Lac's going to remove McDonald and put in Miguire Holbrook. Holbrook had a good game yesterday, 4 for 4. And so they're putting him in to hit with bases loaded and 2 outs. First pitch from Buechler. Outside. Big pitches. With the tying run now 90 feet away, go ahead run in scoring position with 2 outs. The 1-0 fouled straight back to the screen. 1-1. Simpson, a fantastic runner at second. Has a lot of speed, so a base hit would surely score him and give Fond du Lac the lead. Also have to be aware of a pass ball with the runner at third. Holbrook at the plate, taking over for McDonald, who was 1 for 4 with 3 Ks. Had 4 hits yesterday, looking for a 5th. The 1-1. Grounded left side. Faust Fields throws to second, low, and it goes into the outfield, and Fond du Lac is going to take the lead on the error.
Now here comes the third baseman, Jackson Lofton.
Fired up as he comes across the go-ahead line. It is now 7-6. Dodged by the 2-run scoring. It's still alive. 2 outs and runners all in quarters.
Fond du Lac now in the lead again. A grounder to third that would have ended the inning. Faust threw it into the outfield, trying to make the play at second. Two runs already across. Inning continues for Jackson Lofton. Has walked twice and singled. First pitch outside. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Pinch hitter, grounded out to third. Faust just made a bad throw to second. And Fondy has taken the lead. 1-0 pitch. High. The third run given up. Second and third runs given up by Buechler. but unearned on the throwing error. And now a 2-0 count to Lofton. 1 for 2 today with a single in the 5th. The 2-0 ripped down the line, but foul. Had the distance, but got a little out in front of it. 2-1 now the count. Buechler got the first 2 out on strikes and hit Josenberger with a pitch. And then Simpson drag bunt to reach. Scott walked, and the error by Faust allowed Holbrook to reach. Now a 2-1 pitch to Lofton. Breaking ball in there for strike number 2. It's now 2-2. Traverse City would have went to the 9th inning with a 6-5 lead. Now trying to escape just down 1. Here's the 2-2 with 2 outs. Tried the slider and it missed off the plate. It's now a full count. Runner at first. Holbrook will be off on the pitch. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Full count. Here's the payoff pitch. And deals outside. And the bases again will be loaded. Third walk for Lofton. And a pinch runner now on second. Josh Spiegel, the batter. The 8th batter in the inning. Spiegel is 0 for 3 with a walk in his last at-bat. First pitch to Spiegel, swinging, misses on the outside corner. Oh, 1 pitch coming here. Buechler deals. High, ball 1. Has to come into the zone in this at-bat with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Can't walk in a run here. One 1 to count to Spiegel, the catcher. Buechler deals 1-1. That ball on the outside corner for strike 2. 1-2 count. Buechler ahead. Long inning here. Eighth batter of the inning at the plate. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Bases are loaded in the 8th. Buechler deals 1-2 and called strike 3 on the outside corner. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Buechler, but Fond du Lac takes the lead on the error from Christian Faust. And for the second night in a row, we go to the top of the 9th with Traverse City down 1 run, needing a comeback on Pittsburgh Radio. Welcome back to the 9th inning. Traverse City down 1 run on 2 unearned runs in the bottom of the 8th. With 2 outs, bases loaded, John Buechler got a ground ball to third. Should have ended things, but a throwing error by Christian Faust allowed 2 runners to score before Buechler struck out Spiegel to end the inning. Buechler's ERA, though, does stay at 0 on the season, as they are unearned runs on the error. And now, from one all-star pitcher on Traverse City to one for the Dock Spiders, the closer for Fond du Lac, Nathan Thomas, is into the ball game, making his 9th appearance out of the bullpen, 2-1 record with 5 saves. He trails Evan Gates in the save category in the Great Lakes. 22 strikeouts to 11 walks. But his last game, despite giving up 2 runs in the 9th, did get the save, gave up 3 hits. Traverse City just needs 1. They'll be down a run in the 9th for the 2nd straight night. First pitch to Steigels is inside. Traverse City got the bases loaded last night in the 9th inning before striking out to end the game. Again, need 1 run in the 2nd game of the series with a different pitcher on to close it. There's the 1-0. Steigels late on it, fouls it off the right side. Steigels in the game is 1 for 3. Continued his hit streak with a single in the 4th. Has walked once and grounded out and struck out looking. 1-1 pitch incoming from Thomas. Steigels up the middle, gets through one. The play made by the second baseman in time to first. A nice play for the first out. Ground out will bring in Tito Flores. Hitless 0 for 3, but he walked and scored in the 7th. Traverse City in jeopardy of being swept for just the 2nd time all season long. First pitch in the dirt, Flores takes for ball 1. Fondy had a lot of defensive subs, but we're not going to worry about that. Not a big deal. 1-0 pitch to Flores. 0 for 3 tonight. Swings and misses on 91 miles per hour inside. Flores has grounded out all 3 times. A good strategy, trying to put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a play. The problem is they have made all those plays. Here's the 1-1. Outside. 2-1 hitters count to Flores. Got Symington on deck. Younger in the hole should he reach. Both Symington and Younger have scored runs and have hit in runs today, so that's where you need to get. 2-1 inside. Almost got Flores on the hands. Just missed him. It's a 3-1 count. Thomas can put Flores on if he's not careful with this pitch. Flores hunting a strike, but will take a walk as well. The 3-1. Inside off the plate, and Flores will walk down to first. So the tying run will reach for the 2nd game in a row in the 9th inning. They were not able to bring in the tying run yesterday. Will look to do so here. Miles Symington, the batter. He's 2 for 4 in the game. Singled and scored in the 2nd. Doubled home a run, and then scored in the 7th. A good batter to have at the plate. He's already played hero ball in the 9th inning once this season with a walk-off against Wisconsin Rapids earlier in the year. Ball in the dirt and a good block by Spiegel will hold Flores up at first. Keeping the ball in front. If that ball gets away, Flores gets to scoring position with just one out. But the Penn State catcher keeps it right by the plate. And Flores holds a 1-0 count to Symington. Looking at Flores, deals. And Symington a big swing, fouls it straight back. Thomas has not faced Traverse City. Has only faced one Great Lakes East team. That was the Rivets his last time out, where he gave up 2 runs in the 9th, but struck out 3 to lock down the save. Again, looking at Flores, here's the 1-1 to Symington. Deals. Big swing and a miss from Miles. Gets past him at 90 miles per hour. And Miles down 2 strikes, 1-2. Traverse City would have went to their closer, their all-star closer. Had they held that lead in the 8th, now they have to come from behind. A 1-2 to Symington here. The pitch is fouled out of play. Symington will stay alive and will get himself a new bat. I think he broke that one. That ball got in on his hands as he fouled it off. So, and when you get a fastball inside like that, definitely can shatter the bat. Only twice this season in 8 appearances has Thomas given up a run. Traverse City is looking to make it 3 of 9 here. Symington gets a new bat, is moving back into the batter's box. A lot of speed in the outfield with Scott in center. Simpson, I believe, moved to left, and then Lasco in right. Symington already has 1 gapper. Another one here could tie the game. He already hit in Flores once. Flores leans from first. Here's another 1-2 to Miles. And he'll foul that one off as well, shooting it down the left side to stay alive. If he keeps that one fair down the line, drops in for a hit. Flores moves to third as the left fielder, Simpson, playing well over to the left center field side with the left-hander up. A lefty shift on the infield with the shortstop playing towards second base. A big hole on the left side of third. Another 1-2 coming. Low, good hold. It's now 2-2. Count evens up on a 91-mile-per-hour fastball. Symington ready now for the 2-2. Flores leads from first, representing the tying run in the 9th. The 2-2. In the dirt, blocked again by Spiegel. Keeps it in front, preventing Flores from advancing. And the count's full. Big pitch coming here to Symington. A full count pitch with the tying run at first with 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning. Taking a long time to get the sign is Thomas. He does so here, and here's the full count pitch with 1 away. Runner goes, and it's ball 4 outside. A stone-cold take from Miles on a very close fastball, but it misses the plate, and the tying run will get into scoring position with 1 out here. Flores stealing second in case that ball is in for a strike, and Symington put it in play. Basically a hit and run, especially with 2 strikes when you have to swing if it's close. Mound visit for Fond du Lac. the second straight night that Traverse City goes into the 9th inning down a run, and they get the tying run in scoring position. Last night they got the tying run all the way over to third before the game was over. They weren't able to convert. Symington, again, he worked a walk in that game last night as well in the 9th. And got himself on base and moved the tying run to third base with 2 outs before Chris Monroe struck out swinging to end the game in a lengthy at-bat. Here, Flores at second represents the tying run with 1 out. Symington at first represents the go-ahead run. Batter is Trey Younger, just like Miles, 2 for 4 with an RBI in the ballgame. Younger singled home Symington in the 7th, giving his team the lead at the time. Does he have another clutch at-bat in him here? First pitch to Younger, inside, on the corner for strike number 1. 90 miles per hour from Thomas. The first baseman, I think Holbrook, not 100% sure, with all the moves, is getting kind of close to first, so Miles has to be careful about a back pick. 0-1 pitch now coming to Trey. Holds on a slider outside and low. 1-1 the count. Steigel's grounded out up the middle on a nice play by the second baseman on a slow roller. And then 2 consecutive walks to Flores and Symington. Have the tying run in scoring position. 1-1 coming here to Younger. Thomas gets set. Deals. Younger rips one to right field, but Lasco's there to make the catch for out number 2. A solid hit from Younger, but a little too hard right to Lasco in right field. And down to the final out, Christian Faust represents the last hope. And this, almost poetic, that Faust made the error in the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs that allowed Fond du Lac to take the lead, as his throw to second would have ended the inning. Instead, it went into right field, and Fondy took the lead. How big would it be here if he could get a game-tying hit? He does have a hit in the game, a single in the 3rd. He's 1 for 3. First pitch to him here. Into center. Scott there. Ball game over. Fondy wins. They sweep Traverse City. 7-6 the final, back-to-back days. Traverse City enters the 9th down a run and leave the 9th down a run, getting the tying run in scoring position in both games, not able to come through. And they will lose back-to-back games. They will be swept for the 2nd time this year and will return to Traverse City tomorrow to take on the Madison Mallards. And I'll be there for the video stream for when that game commences. I believe it's a 7:05 start time. Take a quick look at the schedule. 7:05 Eastern Time start. Cade Heil will face Ryan Kabarkis of Madison in their final cross-divisional matchup of the season. 7-6 final here. A long bus ride back to Traverse City after this. Tough night. Tough night. 7-6 final. We'll see you tomorrow on the Northwoods League Baseball Network. I'm Stephen Walker.